Welcome to another episode of the Peak Potential Success Show. My name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on the show, we have another amazing guest. Not so long ago, I was very lucky and also very honored to be a guest on this person's show, and it was a blast. The time flew very fast. She was a great host, great questions, great energy, and I'm like, I gotta have this person on my show as well because I know she's gonna add so much value and impact so many people, and just to have her here, so I'm very excited to have her here today. She is an expert when it comes to leadership, to communications, and also soft skills. She loves helping companies, businesses, individuals, entrepreneurs build those leadership programs and help them to develop those soft skills so that they can lead better and live more successful lives. Her list of accomplishments is also very amazing. She's been recognized for so many different things, from best speaker, best trainer, best active living person, all that stuff. She's been asked to judge and also be a panelist on many occasions as well. So very excited to have her here. So please welcome international speaker, communications and leadership coach, soft skills expert, show host, Dr. SUPRIYA.
Thank you, Fong, for such a beautiful welcome. And I am honored and humbled to be on your show today. And what I will say, only one thing: gratitude makes you the best person in the world. Thank you so much.
Awesome. That's gonna be the title. Gratitude makes you the best person. Just wanted to ask you a few quick questions to start things off. And the very first question is really, you've been recognized for so many different things. You've been successful in so many different things when it comes to leadership, communication, soft skills. How did you get to where you are today?
Wow, that's lovely. Journey. When we say journey, this journey we never know. And that was same with me. I was a biotechnologist doing experiments in my lab. And before that, I went for my Bachelor of Dental Surgery. But there I found somewhere I am missing. I was happy in my lab. I was carrying out the experiments. I was doing the thesis. I was happy in test tube. But those chemical reactions was not fulfilling my dreams and desires. And most important thing, when you are not happy from inside, I mean, you're getting everything, you're getting fame, name, you're getting everything, money. But somewhere in life, you have to be happy in your heart. You should satisfy your soul. And that's what, Fong, I was not in my lab. I was successfully doing all the PBR, PCR. I did projects on breast cancer drugs. But that moment, I was lost in books. I was lost in research. I was under the compile of so many books and theses. But somewhere I will find, yeah, I want to speak. I want to speak to the people who are sad. I want to wipe their tears when they are coming up with the problems. And you know one thing, in my lab, most of the people will bring their problems. Sometimes they will bring their personal problems or professional, or sometimes they will come with their breakup problems. And I will guide them how to get motivation, how to look on the positive part of their life, how to be successful, and how to smile. And from there, I found, Fong, if I will go in this field, I can make what I want in my life. And from there, the journey started of a trainer, of a speaker, of a motivational speaker. And I diverted my field from a biotechnologist to an international trainer. I was into training, but that was a medical training or research training on your thesis training. But this time I went for my social trainings. I have undergone like thousands of trainings to improve myself, to improve my capabilities, like soft skill, voice and accent, coach. And trust me, when I was undergoing those trainings, even I was not getting a penny. But morning when I woke up, I feel, wow, I had a great sleep. I will get that satisfaction which even thousands of money, crores, millions, you can say, I will not get that happiness which I was getting only to fulfilling my dream, my passion. And then and there, I realized my passion is to speak. I can live without food, water, or oxygen, but I can't live without speaking. That's what the my situation was. And there, that journey begins, and it's still going on and on, because I believe your journey should never stop. It should move on and on, because this life is a continuous journey, and you should move on. That's what my journey is.
Wow, that's amazing. Very, very fascinating. And that's very, very true. I mean, if you can't speak, how are you going to ask for the food and water and shelter if you really needed it, right?
Yes.
So that journey from being somebody who's very, very technical, like I'm still trying to picture you in a lab coat, because I've seen your social media, I've seen photos of you, and you're always very dynamic, you're very, very energetic. And to see you or to picture you in a lab coat just sitting there doing like tests and stuff like that is just beyond me. So how did was the soft skills, the speaking, the motivational stuff, was that always something you've had inside of you, or did you just kind of research it on the side and then, you know what, this is something I want to learn, and as you're learning that, you're still doing biotech, or was it just natural?
Oh, well, this is a great question. And so many people, Fong, have asked me, the soft skill speaking is a godly gifted or you acquired it? And trust me, Fong, I tell you, people say everything is your fate, but I say one thing, it's not your fate. It's what you make your destiny. It's what you design your destiny. Even destiny will fail if your work, if your willpower, if your dedication is hard enough to achieve your passion. To answer your question, well, I had a passion for speaking, but still updating myself, I believe a lot. Because we update our phone, we update a lot of softwares, and we are also a part of softwares. So I keep undergoing myself for so many trainings. I went through online trainings, I went through NIST trainings, which is in Delhi. And later and later, I found myself getting the degrees, getting the certificates, fine. But most important, what you learn in your life. And that's what makes you a perfect coach. So in my free time, I start taking I started coaching. Like I will check my body language when I will talk to Zoom. Where are my gaps? I'll start writing down. Oh, I need to sit like this. I need to speak like this. I need to change my style like this. And YouTube videos, I will say self-explanatory, self-coachings helps me a lot.
Mhm.
Gaining knowledge from someone is different thing, but training yourself is passionate things which every trainer should go learn, explore, and unlearn. So you have to train yourself. You have to find your gaps, because people will tell your gaps, but not that deep.
Mhm.
But when I saw myself on Zoom, I will just start the recording, how I am doing, what is my body language, where I am, the gaps, where are there. So that's had given me a better perspective to learn and to fill those gaps, which nobody can't do that better than me. So the journey continues with me and ends with me. That's what I have found.
Wow. So how do you navigate through the saying where you're too hard on yourself? Because there's a lot of people who say, "Oh, I'm my worst critic," and therefore there's some people who go, "You know what? I'm not good at this," or "This is too bad. This is not good enough," and they keep on beating themselves down. At what point do you go, "You know what? I'm just too critical on myself. Yes, I could fix this. Yes, I could fix that, but I can't keep on putting these negative thoughts in myself." So for people who have an issue overcoming that, what do you do?
Yeah, that's a lovely question. First of all, I make myself realize that We all are human beings. We are not robots. The main important drawback of any person, whether it's you, me, or some other person, never try to be perfectionist. And that's the point where everybody gets stressed out. If if I will start thinking, oh, I have to be a best voice and accent coach, I have to be the best coach in soft skills, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to finish my interview, I have to finish my podcast. Ultimately, I am not motivated. I am just pressurizing, stressing myself. And there I say, don't try to be a perfectionist. Nobody is not perfect except God. So don't try to take the role of a God, because we all are human beings. And how do I overcome? I am a person who believes in systematic arrangement of my work and prioritizing my work every day. I'm in a position to keep writing down what I have to do the next day, the next moment, because we don't know about the other day, but still we can think for the next day. Start planning. What are my priorities? Which work is I have to do the first one? That is prioritization. And that's the thing I will think, yes, I have done and I have overcome that in every field. That's it.
I like how you go about your challenges and face those adversities. It sounds like you're very systematic, and that is kind of obvious because it comes from your background of being a very technical person. So I kind of answered that question, but explain to us why certain people who are very left-minded actually have an advantage over those who don't have those skill sets to become a motivational speaker, to become a leadership person, to lead teams, because they're able to be systematic and turn on the energy when they need to.
Superb. Pong, first of all, any motivational speaker who wants to excel in their field, the first and prerequisite is your desire. I have seen so many people, they are too disciplined, they are systematic, but that burning desire is missing. I am disciplined, I am just waking up early in the morning, I am doing everything. But if that burning desire is not there for me to be the best coach or the motivational speaker, oh, I am tired, today not possible, maybe I can make tomorrow. And this is the point. However disciplined you are, however systematic person or prioritized person you are, if you don't have that burning desire means I have to complete this task at any cost. For example, I was in travel and I was thinking, will I be late? No, I have to make at any cost. So without wasting much time, I was taking care of the traffic and my speed also, so I was rushing, but it was there in my mind. I have to make it at any cost, this interview, and I'm not gonna miss it. So this burning desire, I faced a lot of challenges today. Traffic, this, that, and even I have to take care of my speed, that I should not flash a car, and that also. So this burning desire, what I will suggest everyone to have in their personality. And when you have that, trust me, even all the doors which you think are closed, that will start opening. And somebody is there at above, that is Almighty. He is seeing you, your God, your Lord is seeing you, and trust me, He is gonna open all doors for you, and you will get lot of helping hands. Fong, there are so many incidents happen in my life where I have seen, when you have a burning desire, you have a passion for what you want to achieve, whether you're a motivational speaker or however you are a very systematic or disciplined person, automatically things will work for you. And the universe is going to give a lot of green signals for you. So burning desire is most important rather than your discipline, your systematization of work.
Now, you talked about that desire a lot here and that passion, and we can all feel that passion and that desire that you have. So there comes a point where you're sure that this is what you want to do. You want to make that transition from biotech to motivational speaker to leadership coach. But then there's all these other people around you, most likely family and friends, who goes, wait a minute, you have a great career here. You worked so hard to become this biotech person, this dental area, this technician. Why give it all up? Don't go over there. You don't know that part very well. Come back to us. What do you do there? How did you avoid all that negative space?
Well, Fong, if you talk about, even my father used to tell me, you have to go to a scientific field. I want to see you a scientist. I used to think, oh my God, again scientist, again research, again test tubes. Oh my goodness. And sometimes when I see those chemicals in my lab, I think like breaking all bottles. Trust me, because scientist was a dream of my father. But what was my dream? I used to feel, but I can't, won't lie on your platform. But this life we get only once. This dreams we get only once in a lifetime. And Fong, the most important thing in any person is your time. If you are wasting your time now, the time will waste you later on in your career. And trust me, this was there in my mind since childhood. What I want in my life, I will. Maybe you can call me a very adamant person, but in my career, whatever what I was decided, yes, I will achieve. There were so many people, and I trust only one thing. People will break you, shake you, hate you, rate you, but it's you who will make you. So in my life, people were thousands and millions. They were ready. Yes, let's put her down. But I was on another side with lots of determination. I won't give up. And it was there with me in my childhood itself. I won't give up. Whatever you do, I will surely do that. And this desire, these things in me, yes, I will get it. I will get it. And this thing always motivated me in my personal life, in my professional life. And I am happy, yes, to some extent, when you are so motivated, so determined, there is a difference between determination and adamantation. So one is negative, one is positive. So go with the positive flow, see your dream, and ultimately, this is your life. So don't give your keys to other people. That's what I know.
Wow. I love how you even when you're enacting somebody else being mean to you, you have this big smile on your face. Yes, I'm gonna put you down. Yes, I'm gonna pull you back. Yes, you're gonna do bad. It's like, wow, amazing. What do you think about the phrase? And I hear this a lot, that you know what? I'm not born a leader. Some people are just born to be leaders. Can anybody become a leader? And how do you pull that leadership quality out of a person?
Super. Leadership, when we talk about leadership, doesn't say you have to do this. I command you. That everybody can do. Force never determines your leadership. A leader is one who will be setting example as a role model to thousands of people. People should get motivated from your deeds, from your qualities, what you are doing for the society. And that's make you the best leader in the world. Yeah, anybody, I will say, as not as born as leaders. Rather, your qualities made you the perfect leader. And if you talk about the best leader, I will say I have got Abdul Kalam Azad. Mr. He was a perfect leader, very humble person. And the motivation part which I have achieved in my life was from him, because he was such a humble person, very honored person. He never pressurized. And the world says he was the best leader because of his determination, because of his attributes, because of his qualities. A leader should be influential person rather than a dominating person to do what I say. It's not. Learn from me and inspire and get your things done in a perfect manner. That's what is leadership.
I see. Also, when it comes to leadership, soft skills are very important. And when you mention soft skills, most people just think, oh, speaking, speaking, speaking. How many more different elements are there to soft skills? And why is it such a difficult thing for people to actually understand or to develop?
Yeah. Soft skill, when we talk about, yeah, true. People will think only speaking. But I tell you, Fong, if you do have hard skills, but if a person is lacking soft skill, he can't move further in life. For example, when a student is in the last year of his course and he has to appear for an interview, no matter how intelligent he is, no matter how technical knowledge he's having, but if he can't speak two words to introduce himself or herself in front of an interview or a corporate company, he can't crack that interview. And that's the importance of soft skills. Soft skill has a large compromise. You can say everything. Your speaking, your communication, your presentation skills, your time management, your leadership, and your etiquettes too comes under soft skill. So you can say soft skill doesn't exist to only one thing, that is your communication or speaking, but it's a vast area, and that is your leadership, time management, communication, conflict management, and so on. And you have to get deeper and deeper in each and every course or curriculum to make yourself extra influential to the people, and that makes you the best soft skill trainer. That's it.
When it comes to leadership skills and also the soft skills, eventually that starts developing into a presence of confidence,
Yeah.
right? When you have all that stuff, when you're developing all that stuff, you have this feel of confidence. Now, when somebody doesn't have a lot of confidence, how does one gain that confidence? What would be the first few steps for them to take? Like, is it working on speaking? Is it working on the all the other elements that you talked about? Which one would you do first for them to start developing that kind of confidence?
Yeah, very true. And I will say confidence. Really, it is a miracle. If you have confidence, you can do anything in this world. Trust me, Fong, I'm not saying just because I read the book or I saw the videos, but in my own life, if I talk about confidence is everything. The day you wake up and you say, oh, nothing is not going to work, trust me, from morning to evening, no confidence will not work. When you say, wow, the day is too sunny, I'm going to get what I have set for my goals today. Everything, and your confidence will boom at. In a way, confidence is, if I talk about deeper sense, your confidence is in hidden yourself, and that is directly proportional to your happiness. Don't you think so? If you're happy, if I am happy, oh, I can speak. I can speak on any podcast or any topic. But if somewhere I am stuck up inside, or I am sad or depressed, or I'm not working on my thing, that confidence will go away, will vanish away. So, first mantra I would like to tell or advise everyone, be happy. There is no reason to be happy, then still also smile, because it is scientifically proven. If you smile, if you be happy, your all hormones, that is oxytocin, dopamine, or doses, serotonin, endorphins, start working in your body and you feel light, relaxed. And if you're not happy, automatically your stress hormone will start speaking, and then your confidence droops down. For people, I will advise start developing confidence by doing small work. Set smaller targets in your life, not big goals, but smaller one. Try to achieve it. And today task, if I have achieved, I feel elevated, I feel confident. And that's the building basic block of confidence. gaining. And slowly, 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 when you will be happy, light, and always believe in yourself, faith in yourself, when you will get this, I bet you nobody in this world can't let you down your confidence. And that's the story of building confidence. That's the
Awesome.
simple story.
I love it's sometimes a lot simpler than people think. And I really like the aspect that you said you could be happy for absolutely no reason. Now
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that people should just smile and kind of look kind of weird the whole time. It's like, yes, I'm happy, I'm always happy, I'm always happy, I'm always happy. So it kind of comes into being content, being grateful, being thankful for what's there, so that you could be happy all the time, or at least content all the time. You also mentioned about waking up with the right attitude. So my question to you is, how do you wake up in the morning? What do you wake up to first thing in the morning so that you're ready to go? Because honestly, I can't picture you frowning. I can't picture you tired or exhausted or down. So how do you wake up?
Yeah, very nice question. The first thing when I wake up early in the morning, seriously, Fong, I thank God for giving me this beautiful morning, because there are people who will not see a morning also. So I thank God. I start my day with my workouts, either it's a morning walk or it's a yoga, and then I will start my schedule, what is there to do in my personal life. As a woman, you have to be perfect in everything, and you have to do your all duties, which you should not run to. And of course, you start your day by meditation. I think meditation has given me lot and lot of confidence. Even you can see miraculous. I face a lot of troubles, but that troubles, touch wood, will never let me down. I can be, stressed for not more than 10 minutes, and I always follow PSI rule. Now you must be thinking, what is this PSI rule? Problem if I face P. What is the solution for this problem? S. And in that duration, implementation of that solution.
Mhm.
In these three phases, I will not overthink, I will not assume it. It's only a way, it's a phase, and that has come to teach me, to make me experience. I will think, oh God, why this problem came? No, no, it is there to make me. It can't break me. So these feelings will make me out of it. And I feel, yes, I have done, I can do. This problem can't stand in front of me. I challenge this problem, it can't overtake me. that's the that's the way I just overcross it. This is the mantra I would like to share with everyone.
Mhm. No, during that segment, you talked about failures as well, facing those challenges, and a lot, and then taking those challenges, those failures as to become a lessons learned. So if I'm asking you, what is the greatest lesson that you've ever learned? It also asks you, what is the biggest failure that you faced that you could share?
Superb. The lessons I have learned in my life, millions. And in one of the lessons which I have really admired is be independent. Never ever be dependent on anyone for anything. Because if you depend on yourself, first thing, you are making yourself the best disciplined person. For small, small things, start depending, okay, he will do or she will do. Rather, you do it yourself. And trust me, Fong, from 0 to 100, I do my all work on myself, because in a way, I am a little bit perfectionist. If I will do, the work is going to be perfect. So that is not there. And when you start trusting others, or depending on others, maybe that person can't able to do those things. You will feel frustrated or anger. So never do that. And if you talk about my failure, well, there was a time when I lost one competition of speaking, but that I will not consider as a failure, because that has taught me where I was having a big gap where my body language was not up to the mark. And I wrote those failures, corrected it, rectified it. And the most important thing is never repeat your failures, your lessons which you have learned, because ultimately it is going to be another failure. Don't repeat your mistakes. So that's what I can say.
Nice. And for somebody like yourself, who's very systematic, who's very technical when it comes to building your company, your goals, your dreams, what does legacy mean to you, and how are you building that legacy?
Legacy, if I say, that is maintained only and only by your hard work. And if I talk about today's scenario, if I talk a very good example, I want to give you about after this pandemic, when so many people lost their job as a trainer, as a coach, as a mentor. So many people thought, yes, they are out of the industry. When you talk about the legacy, as a person like me, I took the, you can say, the virtual platform. How can I make it? And the first thing is building your own brand. If you are a perfect brand master or a brand queen, I trust you. Your business will never go into water. Start making your legacy by proving your attributes, your, you can say, your work. Try to flourish it. Whatever small work I do, Fong, even I do any small work in my career or in my training or at any award, I will just constantly and consistently, I will prove to this, take the help of social media. And that's really a boon. So many people said your legacy cannot be proved by or with this social media. But I tell you, if you have the right approach, right mindset, you can do wonders. And that's the point your legacy start maintaining and start forming.
I like how you're integrating social media into this. So that kind of leads me to something I just thought of, and that is when it comes to social media, there's a lot of things that people are afraid to post or are not sure if they should post because of how people might react. There's the cancel culture, there's people being shut down. So how do you decide this is worthy of posting, or I should share this, or I should put this out there so that people can see? Do you go through a filter before you do that, or do you just post what you have a burning desire to share?
First thing, I would like to tell to my all audience who are watching or who is going to watch. Generally, people, when they are, say, themselves professionals, what mistake they generally do is they will post their personal stuffs also. And I am against that, a very big against. When you are showcasing your business, your coaching, whatever it is, it should be in that particular direction, and that called you as a professional. If I am a coach and suddenly if I post a pic with an ice cream, oh my God. So it looks a little bit me out of the track. Keep your track and walk on your track. If my track is a coach, I never care for the world what my coaching stuffs will make the people breakers or haters. Let them say, because I am correct. My coaching stuff, my posting stuff, whatever I do, interviews or any training or any award, I put it as people to take, whether they give me reward or any hatred. I damn care. I don't care because this is my account, my timeline, and I should post the things which inspires people, and you will get lot and lot of people who are in your support or against you. So no worries for the people. To remember your target, your motto, and it's you. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're a person who is constantly growing, constantly developing, constantly impacting more and more people, and therefore you're surrounded with yourself with other people who are coaches, guides, mentors who elevates you as well. at the same time. Now, you also love being able to help elevate yourself. Like you've talked about how critical you are with all the stuff that you analyze your speeches, you analyze your products yourself so that you can build that up. But there's always somebody out there who could see things that you don't see yourself. Is there one example that you can share where a coach of yours, a mentor of yours that brought something else that you go, wow, I did not see that coming at all. Thank you, because I need to change that right now.
Well, who is my coach, who is my mentor, who always tell me, oh, Supriya, here, this was not there. Here you have to improve. Here you were a little clumsy. You did not. And that coach, that mentor is my mother. Whenever I do any show, even she will be watching later on or she will be live. But still now, at this age, she will tell me, look, this was not your good body language. This here, you should stop. And I will say, Mama, I'm a grown-up girl now, please no. And she says, no, for a mother, a child will always be a child. However, whatever age you attain, that's not going to be effect to me. And the best coach, I tell you, Fong, is my mother, who is constantly teaching me still now.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't belong to my field, but she still says how you have to make your pitch high or low, how you have to speak, how you have to make your pause, pace, where. And to certain extent, if I talk about, I'm a voice and accent coach, but the real voice and accent coach, whom I have coached myself, is through my mother. So she's the best mentor, and she will see this also, and she will tell my negatives first and then positive. So she will be good to do that.
Oh wow, that's I'm sure a lot of people's like, ooh, I don't know if I want my mom to chime in on everything I do. But no, that's a very good point because parents, mothers, fathers, they're usually people who have your best interest in the heart, and they want to see their kids grow and want to see their kids improve. So I applaud you for that, to still have your mom give you notes and messages.
Yeah.
My final formal question for you is, let's put you on the big stage. The entire world is listening to Dr. Supriya. And what is one message that you want everybody to remember you for?
The one message, and the message which is very close to my heart, is only one. Never, ever give up on your dreams. And people will shake you, break you, rate you, hate you, no matter. But it's you who will make you. So make yourself, dart forward, and don't care for the world. That's the only message I would like to give everyone on this entire stage, a big stage. That's it.
Awesome. Great words to live by. And I swear I could hear a song coming on with what you just did there. It sounds great. Now, before I let you go, I have a few rapid fire questions for you. Give me the first thing that comes to mind.
Sure.
All right. You're stranded on a deserted island and you have one food to eat for the rest of your life, no consequence. What would that be?
Fruit. You're asking fruit.
What kind of fruit would you like?
Apple.
Apples. Hollywood calls or some movie producer calls and go, you know what? Your life is absolutely fascinating. Who would you like to play you in this movie, this biopic?
Well, I can say Peter Drucker movie. I would like to play.
Awesome. Now, if this person shows up at your door and go, yeah, I got the part. Let's hang out. Let's get to know each other. But that person's hungry. And you go, no problem. Let me go fix up something. I'll serve you my best dish that I could come up with. What would you serve?
Bread omelette.
Wow. Do you have a special talent that not many people know about?
I am a sitarist. I play sitar.
Oh, wow. Cool. And I would love to hear that sometime.
Yeah, sure.
And then finally, what is success like? But before we get to that question, give me a number between 1 to 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you were to relate success to tap dancing, how would success be like tap dancing?
Success will be a tap dancing. It will be a success, success, success. That will be a dance for me. That's it.
As they tap, you hear success,
Yeah,
success,
yeah, yeah,
success,
yeah.
success.
Success, 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 success.
Very rhythmic, very fun, and very energetic. Well, that is how success is like tap dancing. It's that rhythm that you hear. So now everybody, when you watch tap dancing, that's all you hear. You hear success. Thank you very much for your time, your energy, your stories. It was a great time. I had a blast. I know you have a show as well. Would you like to talk more about that show? And also any last words from you?
First of all, I am very, very happy and privileged and honored to Fong Chua for this beautiful platform. And I wish him all the success. And he is doing fantastically. I saw some of your podcast, and you are doing brilliant. And I'm sure in future it is going to be rocking, and the world will be after you. Fong, please call me on your podcast. So many people will be there. So all the best. God bless you.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that. It was a lot of fun. Thank you again. And like I said, I was very excited to have you here today. For everybody else, she is Dr. Supriya. Make sure you connect with her, find her on social media. She has lots of great content. She has an amazing show interviewing lots of amazing people from all over the world. So tune into all that stuff. My name is Fong. So until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.